this evening, and I say welcome. And I'm here with Nejem. Omeaga. Ogbanyu agbanyu. Omeaga. Achọ m nke blue. See nke white. Again. Good boy. Again. This is another light blue. Again. Again. Good boy. Yes, more like it. Tawaji. I bring you greetings this evening from Enugu State, Nigeria. And this is my mom, Christiana Ozioma, as well. And this evening, we're trying to discuss something that is very important. Pardon us, we'll just move to Igbo. If she wants to speak English, she can. But what I'm about to talk about requires a nitty-gritty explanation in Igbo language. Ebubo. Ebubo. Mmadụ Igbo ibi ebubo. Ma nke asị o, ma nke eziokwu o, ma nke ịnọ akpa nkata ya o, any kind of ebubo, whatever sort, you know. Mami, kene godo ndo ba anyị?
Ndị be anyị ndewo no mgbede ọma.
Mami, ana m anụcha maka ebubo, mana achọgbudu maka ndị be anyị mara ihe wee ebubo. First of all, actually kita classify ya the meaning of false allegation, more false accusation. Gịnị ka ọ fụtara?
Ihe ọ fụtara ihe ebubo fụtara wụ ebubo a akpọrọ ya ka ọ wụ ibo mmadụ ihe ome. Maybe asị na onye nuzuru oshi ọbịa azụ, ma ọ na onye nugburu mmadụ ọbịa agbu, ma ọ na onye nukwuru ihe dị otu ọbịa kwu ọnya wee ebubo.
Okay. Okay. So, just exactly as it sounded, someone accusing another person of something that is not what the person has done. And half the time, it's usually affirmative, very affirmative, in the sense that some people just say it sometimes to ridicule you. Other people just say it other times to see your reaction. While some other persons just say it because they can say it. They want to just malign your personality. They may be jealous of you and they just want to malign you know? So it is... Mommy, you can go.
Okay,
So you just want to say something about someone because you can say it, because you can do it. But on adum ke ebubo ni ebube kachacha ebubo no where you say something about someone and the person doesn't have the opportunity to you put on there. I think that's the height of it. Where you say something about someone and the person cannot even defend themselves. They don't even know how to begin because they are shocked to experience what has been said about them. They are shocked to hear that kind of thing. They never said it, not to anyone, not by proxy, not by mistake. They are just shocked to hear that people are saying this about them. And seriously, it's not all the time that people have the morale to even confront people who say some kind of things about them. A lot of people do not confront anybody. Some have the courage to really confront you. They want to know, for some reason, exactly, I need to know what it is that you are talking about that made me say this to you about this person or that person. Sometimes you would hear where people would say, when last did we even see to even start talking about this that you're asking me? And then other times you tell people something and they go to share what you've told them, and unbelievable, you're shocked to say, excuse me, I don't know, this was what's up. I just felt I was talking to the right person. Do you know people even talk to the wrong people, thinking that they are talking to somebody they trust without knowing that Anna talk to Aga Neriha, somebody who will sell them out for just a small thing. So it depends on what kind of accusation that meets your way. And it beats your imagination that half the time the people who malign your person and who say some kind of things about you can hardly defend what they've said about you. They cannot defend it. They cannot explain it. They cannot express it. They cannot really defend it when they are called to come and defend it. It's funny, but it's happening. And it's not really a nice thing. So this evening, I just thought it wise that we talk about people who malign people. Like we're seeing this morning that the APC aspirant for Anambra State governorship candidate, Ukachukwu, um, some people just, I don't know what that is. Because the money that they called 1 billion naira is entirely ridiculous for somebody to owe somebody without any documentation, and you are costing somebody on just an hour entering a hotel to say pay us our money hour, which means it's a deal maybe gone bad, or a deal fairly done, and saying pay us our money to the tune of 1 billion naira. 1 billion naira, not be beans now. 1 billion naira. It's laughable. We don't know how true that is. I don't like to be the first person to broadcast anything that is not verified. But it could be that much later now you would realize that this is just some political jamboree and nothing more. And the person's name has gone down the drain. The person's name has really gone down the drain like that. So it is one thing to say somebody did something, it's another thing to be sure that the person truly, truly did what you're saying that the person did. But ọ na-adị m ka ebubo kachacha ebubo bụ ebubo mmadụ ibo ibie ikpe ọchụ. Well, let me explain Igbo. When you say somebody killed another person and you're not so certain, you're not so sure that the person killed the person, and you've said it out and you've told someone, and that person have even heard it or has heard it from another source, and then there's a repetition and a repetition and a repetition, and before you know what's happening, it's everywhere that you killed someone. Trust me, if the person didn't kill that person, it will take the grace of God for the person to say, man, I really did this or I didn't do this. But be that as it may, you must try as much as you can to be able to say, I didn't do this. And if you didn't do that, believe me, you must do all that you can to remove your name from that kind of drama. Trust me. You must do all that it is in your power to remove your name from that kind of thing. And so, guys, that's what it is. Ọ dị ka ikpe kachacha ikpe niile n'ụwa bụ ikpe ọchụ. And onye ọbụla eboro ikpe ọchụ, the person needs to really try so hard to be able to remove their names from such a kind of evil. Believe me. So, Mandu name politics, Mandu name just notice me, Mandu na Abohana Madewehano, a slight provocation, then they will say things that are out of the world just because na some provocation. Ebubo, the worst thing that will ever happen to anybody in this life, because you go explain tire sometimes with no evidence, sometimes without evidence. So ọ bụrụ na ifunugo onye boro ebubo to the point of na asị na onye ahụ gburu mmadụ, unu ya agba mbọ nye avenue ka o kwuru ọnụ ya o wee marụ ma a na-eti okwu ọnụ ka okwu atọfugo ọgọdọ gbara ọtọ. So ikpe mmadụ ikpe akọ na uche to the point of ikpe mmadụ ikpe ọchụ. It's a real. Is a terrible thing to ever do to anybody, not minding whom the person is. So when you're accusing someone, accuse rightly. When you're speaking about someone, speak the correct thing. Do not say somebody killed another person if you're not so sure that the person killed that person. It's very important because a lot of people go to drink or tapia and die their own because they can't deal with such ridicule. So it's just a thin line like this between life and death. The same way it is a thin line like this between love and hate. So that's what it is. You know, ibe anyị ogologo okwu adịrọ n'ụka mgbede. Daalụnụ maka isonyere m. Afa m ka bụkwa ozi eji ekene m unu ya dịrị unu na mma. Daalụnụ rinne. Peace out.